Hello there. So this video is called Join the Web of Inspiration. And so what is the web of inspiration? I like to think of the web of inspiration as it's online, but it's also in regular everyday life. And it's like one person inspires somebody else, and then that person is connected to all these other people and they inspire all them, and you never really know how many ripples you're sending out when you inspire someone or you help somebody out. And so this video is just exploring this concept of this massive web of inspiration. It could also be like a chain of inspiration because one person is a link in the chain and then they inspire the next person. But anyway, it has a lot to do with YouTube, which is what we're communicating through right now. And YouTube is a lot different than television because television, you're just an observer. You know, you're kind of locked into this screen, and it's a one-way street. It's giving you all this information and you're just consuming it, and you're not able to really give anything back. You're not able to have any input in it. And not only is it only a one-way street, but 5 companies own all the TV stations. So it's a very centralized system of just they're spewing information at us, and we're just kind of like, whoa, I have to absorb all this information. And I'm not a big fan of TV because I think it has a lot of false information and a lot of tricks and schemes to get us to continually buy things. And they refer to us as only consumers, as if the only things humans can do is consume. So the difference between TV and YouTube, there's a lot of differences. YouTube, we're actually able to participate and we're able to have a say in what's going on in this big media sphere. And I really like YouTube because it's not this centralized thing. It's a very diverse web where anyone from all over the world can get on YouTube and share information, share their own perspective. Instead of TV just being these 5 companies sharing their perspective, it's people from all over the world. It's this diverse web. And in the natural world, if you study ecology or something, diversity is much better than just homogeneity or all monoculture. So YouTube, I feel, is a much more stable and healthy way of doing things because it's very diverse. It's not centralized. And so on YouTube, we're able to be participants instead of just observers. And I feel like participation is the real joy of life. And it took me a while I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and seemed like the people making them were just regular people, but I was apprehensive to actually start making my own YouTube videos because I was so used to this style of just watching TV and being kind of a detached observer, but not actually participating in what was happening. And finally I decided, okay, I'm going to start making my own YouTube videos because maybe somebody can benefit from my perspective or my ideas. And they're not even really my ideas. I'm just kind of sharing things that I experience. And so my theory was, hey, if I can even benefit one person, then it'll be worthwhile. And I often get messages from people that say the videos that I make actually help them, and it's just so amazing, and I feel so grateful that I have the opportunity to do this, and I feel like we all have the opportunity to do this. So that's why I'm making this YouTube video. But the difference between TV and YouTube is kind of like the difference between going to a symphony and then being in a drum circle, you're adding your own beat into this drum circle instead of just watching this nice symphony. And so with YouTube, we can also kind of be in two places at once. We could be giving people free hugs on the sidewalk in our regular life, but at the same time, we could be having our YouTube video on there helping someone over there. So you're actually kind of helping more people if you're on YouTube, because it's like you have a second version of information, and it kind of makes it so that these positive solutions are more available. And in TV, people are getting all this false information, but I'm just so amazed at how many positive solutions are out there. There's millions of solutions. People just need to learn about them, I feel. And so I feel it's up to us, as this small percentage of people that have discovered the potential of YouTube, to share this information with all these other people. And so I drew this little picture of a web here, and it's kind of like the more of these solutions we can put into the web, the more easily people can find it. So for example, I've made some videos about random things, and when you search, say, sleep deprivation or something, mine's one of the first videos that comes up. So that's an example of there was a niche that could have been filled. And I feel like we can all find these niches and share information about them, share stories about them, share experiences, share solutions, and we can each kind of find where our gifts are, share the things that we want to share. You could share a poem, you could share a nice recipe, you could share a song that you wrote, you could even share, you could go videotape gardens in your neighborhood or something. That's what I've been doing through this Transition Pittsburgh channel, which I'll share. I've just been going to cool places and videotaping them and then putting them onto this web so that other people can find that and be inspired by that really easily. And we're just making this great web of inspiration more accessible to people, because I feel like we really need to realize how small a percentage we are of people who have realized that there is a better way, and we have the ability to share that. We have the ability to help others. We have these little video cameras and we have computers, so we need to use them to help all these people, because there's definitely people out there who want to be changing the world, but they don't have the ability to. I'm sure there's children in Peru and Africa who really want to speak up for their communities, but they don't have video cameras, their voices go unheard. And there's all these animals that I'm sure want to be changing humans' ways of life, but they can't make videos about permaculture, so it's up to us to do that. And so if we just spread the word about these solutions through YouTube in whatever way we want, I'll also post some links to these like compilation videos where people just compile cool clips from other things and make that into a video. I think that's an amazing way to contribute to the web of inspiration. And also this thing called typography, which I would love to translate some of my poetry into typography. If you have any knowledge on that, let me know. I'll post a link to the typography thing. It's this really cool way of sharing information, because I feel like the more we can make these solutions fun, because they are fun, and make them in an interesting way, then more and more people are going to be like, yeah, that's way cooler than TV. So these are just some of the ideas. The first step is to make a YouTube account or a YouTube channel and just start favoriting videos, start friend requesting people. That's how I met so many people on YouTube, is just sending friend requests. and commenting on other people's channels. So please join the web of inspiration and share your peaceful puzzle piece. Find your niche within this web, and please just contribute in whatever way you want, because we have so much potential, we have so much opportunity to make a positive impact, and even if you can just help one person, then it's worth it. So have a wonderful day, and check out the link box below. Peace.